Debbie Boykin-Greenberg, and Aaron Mendez and I are the co-chairs of the 2026 Cumberland County Legends event. We are so thrilled to welcome you as we celebrate three of Cumberland County's incredible legends, Albert Kelly, Dawn Hunter, and Cole the Deaf Dog, who's got a really great story, by the way. You'll like it. So please join us in applauding them and to get this celebration started. Before we introduce you to our host for the evening, we want to say a special thank you to the team that helped make tonight's event possible. This team has been together for a little while now, and we've learned to work well together, and we work hard, and it takes most of a year to get from one event to the next. And so I'd like to recognize the team members who work so hard. As I mentioned, Erin Mendez, and I'm not sure where she is, co-captains this team with me. Dr. Glad Baptist, Joanne Gattone, whom I'm sure you saw checking in at the front desk, Paul Thacker, Tracy Jenkins, Shelley Scipio Boyd, and Joe Cortez. Thanks to all of them for their hard work and dedication in this incredible mission. Please don't forget, we have some terrific raffle prizes tonight. These were donated by Sip and Savor, donated the Bridgeton Area Chamber of Commerce. CCNHN Executive Team is presenting a basket of cheer, a Night of Romance basket, which is donated by Shelley Boyd, Grill Master Happy Hour by Ace Plumbing, Pretty and Pearls donated by Sandy Taylor, and Diamonds and Designs, the Maria Collection. Door prize is donated by Ocean First, Cozy Chapters basket. So I hope you all will take an opportunity to bid on these really cool gifts, and we'll look forward to that. You can purchase 50/50 tickets. There'll be somebody who will be circulating. I believe we're going to do the arm length, so we get, big, tall people with long limbs so that you get a better chance. Raffles will be called at various points during the program. We also have a fantastic door prize, which one of our lucky guests will win at the end of the program. You will need to be present to collect the door prize. Okay. Now, at this point, I'd like to introduce you to the host for the evening, the Complete Care Foundation's board chair, Dr. Glad Baptist.
Thank you, Debbie. So great to see you all fill this room tonight. Thank you all. So I'm really excited to be with you to get this night of celebration going. The Legends is always such a remarkable event. It brings so many incredible people together to celebrate individuals who have contributed their time and talent to making Cumberland County and surrounding areas, by the way, a much better place to live, work, and grow up in. I am delighted once again to introduce to you our 2026 Cumberland County Legends, who we are celebrating here tonight. Please stand up once more when I call your names. So, the Honorable Albert Kelly, good evening, Al. Next, we are proud to honor Dawn Hunter. And although, unfortunately, he cannot hear my salutations, the third is Cole the Deaf Dog. Let's give a bow wow to Cole. So thank you all for allowing us to honor you here tonight. A little bit of history. I'm a bit of a history buff. So Legends began many years ago as the Bridgeton Legends. It was an event to honor people from the greater Bridgeton area who had made a great impact on the community. It had always benefited local charities. About 11 years ago, Our Complete Care Foundation, which is a non-profit organization that was created to support Complete Care Health Network and its numerous community health programs, adopted the Legends event and expanded it county-wide. So we created the Cumberland County Legends. Last year, we were proud to celebrate our 10th anniversary, and those of you who were here probably got a nice picture with the number 10 sign. All these years, we have been blessed to have been supported by a number of individuals that, although not members of Complete Care's board or foundation, have generously helped us in organizing and conducting our various fundraising activities. Our board of directors asked them to organize themselves into a support group, which I baptized the Friends of the Complete Care Foundation. Heading this group is our tireless co-chair, Debbie Boykin-Greenberg, who, sorry Deb, you got to work your way back up to the podium here, to please come up and share a few thoughts with us, Deb.
I was prepared for that. Thank you. So I do want to take a minute. I've been on this mission for a while now to talk a little bit about the Friends of the Foundation. Since last we all got together to speak, or last I got to speak to people anyway, the Friends have continued to seek opportunities to spread information about its mission. And we are actively recruiting fellow volunteer helpers. I'm speaking to each and every one of you that has the heart of a volunteer. And I know you're out there. I know that we're a large group, people who have the heart of a volunteer. And they want to do things to help their community and their neighbors and their cities. So that's kind of what the concept is behind the idea of the Friends of the Foundation. We have this year, we've done a couple of things that I did want to bring your attention to. Through the work of Meg McCormick Horner, you may know of Meg, she's a local person, we have produced commercials and other information and have broadcast it within our community as part of an outreach effort to gather in more volunteers who bring good ideas with them. That's really what we're seeking, good ideas about how the Complete Care Foundation can help deliver, or help at least make known to everybody in our community that there's a first-class healthcare organization here and that they are eligible to be going to them. Meg has she does broadcasting basically and is online, and she does the Bridgeton Beacon. If you haven't heard of it yet, I would ask you all to go and take a look at some of the work that she's done. She's very well connected in the community and often brings up things that are of import to our community. So she seemed like a really good person to bring on board, and she is now officially with us. So many in our community have connections and special skills, just like Meg, that can be put to use to further support the mission of the Complete Care Foundation and the Friends of the Foundation. So the Friends of the Foundation offer an opportunity for people to do good work on behalf of others by exercising their skills, their connections, and their goodwill. We would encourage you to consider bringing your background and good ideas to bear. Our vision is focused on new projects and potential opportunities to encourage the community in general to become supporters of the Foundation's work on behalf of the Complete Care organization. We encourage folks to let us know how they can help. We are open to big and little ideas, ways to connect with businesses and corporations, and methods to appeal to them for help is especially important. We continue to look for volunteers who will bring experiences and ideas to the table to advance the health support mission of the Foundation. The work of the Foundation helps to widely disseminate the message of superior and affordable health care and health care services, which are available through the Complete Care organization. We're brainstorming actions that we can take to bring the message of our community to our community about the good works being done by the Foundation to support superior health care to our community, and we need your thoughts, your ideas, and your help. Look for notice of upcoming opportunities to help with this effort. You'll see them. Thank you.
Thanks again, Debbie. Hold my hand. Can't have any accidents here tonight. So over the years, we have honored many incredible individuals and families. And I'm proud to say many of them are here with us tonight. So I'm going to ask them to please stand up as I call their names. And if I missed anyone, you can call me names. But the people I have spotted in the room tonight are Mr. and Mrs. Everett Marino, Everett and Nancy Marino. There they are. Everett and Nancy, if you see the board there, they were our first legends when we were still Bridgeton legends. So then we have Mr. Paul Cooper, who built South Jersey Health System to what it is today called Inspira, from the humble Bridgeton Hospital. Then we have Pastor Albert Morgan. Pastor, welcome. Mr. and Mrs. Gil Walter. Gil Walter was supposed to be here, but they're probably running late. I can blame Mrs. Walter. And then I have Mr. Nick Acevedo. Yeah, there he is, Nick. And are there any whose names I have who I have not seen or who I've missed? Okay, you can call me names. Who did I miss? Oh, Mr. Plevins. He was one of our last year's legends. The reason I didn't say, he didn't say hi to me, so I didn't see him. Sorry. And I would like to take this opportunity to recognize our energetic and dedicated Executive Foundation Director, Joe Cortez. And we need you folks to introduce potential donors, friends, anyone who can help, anyone who can volunteer to Joe. So here comes Joe.
Hey everybody, how are we doing today? Good. First of all, thank you for coming out. I'll apologize, I don't like to be on the stage fright, I apologize, but I'll feel a little more comfortable like this. I feel like I know everybody in this room, right, because I think I put each and every one of you at a seat. So I'm Joe, I'll start with that. Thank you for coming out to support your champion. All right, thank you and congratulations to the Legends for 2026. Thank you to Mr. Kelly, Mayor Kelly, thank you very much. And I believe he's out there somewhere. I'm seeing, there you go. Thank you, sir. Please a round of applause. Thank you, thank you. Next, Dawn Hunter. Dawn, thank you again, congratulations. And last but not least, Cole the Deaf Dog. Please, a round of applause. Thank you. I just want to say one thing in reference to tonight. Tonight's not about the spotlight or the limelight. It's just about saying thank you. The foundation wants to say thank you to those that make an impact, that make a difference. We know that some individuals don't do it for the spotlight. They don't do it for the credit. And some, like Cole, get thrust into the limelight, which is great too, right? But they do a lot. And one of the things that I've learned just kind of working at Complete Care for a while and learning from all, the executive team, thank you again for coming and for the volunteer support, is the compound effect, right? You guys, each and every one of you, touch lives, and those lives touch lives, and before you know it, in just one swift motion, you've touched countless lives. Don't forget that. I see it. It makes a difference. And you might not know it, but trust me, each and every one of you made a difference. Thank you. I appreciate it. I meet the moms, the kids in our programs, and it makes an impact, and it does make a difference. Thank you. You might hear from me throughout the year. I might be looking for support, volunteers. I might be looking for people, ideas. So even if you tell me no, I used to sell cars, so I've heard a lot of no's. So I'm not, no stranger to that. But please, tell me no. Tell me yes. Tell me maybe. And let's make something happen. Thank you, everybody.
Thank you, Joe. Too bad he's so shy. But he's really not. He used to be a car salesman, now he's a foundation salesman. What could be better? Since its inception, Cumberland County Legends has raised funds for complete care through our foundation. I would like to thank you all so very much for your continued support and generous contributions in helping to make this evening a great success and in making a positive impact on the lives of those who need it most. To tell you a little, let me just tell you a little bit more about the programs. You'll probably find them in your brochures, but the programs that we support are not direct health care. Complete care will take care of your health care. But if you're a pregnant lady, just suppose you don't have insurance, right? We still take care of you. But to incentivize you to come back for your follow-up visits, we have special programs such as our Baby Love program. The Baby Love program, when the mother comes in, the mother-to-be comes in for a prenatal visit, she will get gifts. And she'll be told, when you come back for your follow-up, you're going to get another gift. And who doesn't like gifts? And the gifts are to benefit the health of the mother and the baby. So they might get things that they need for themselves. They might get a car seat. They might get diapers, things like that. So it's things that insurance companies do not provide. But by incentivizing people to come back, we contribute to better health outcomes for the mother and the baby. Then when the baby becomes a child and comes for the pediatric visits, Dr. Harris and company provide them with books. And many of our children in our county are not from English-speaking families. And these kids, by reading their little books, actually help teach their mom and dad a bit of English. So you see, it's got a spillover effect. Okay? So we're improving literacy, which, as you all know, the more literate, the more success in life. And even in terms of survival, length of the longevity, so to speak, literally, okay? And also by providing, I'll give you another thing that struck me when I first heard about it, is dental care. Did you know that kids with poor dentition have a 10-year shorter lifespan than kids who have their teeth taken care of on a regular basis? Okay, so this is why by providing programs like these to families that don't have access to health care, we are improving the lives of those who need it most in our community. So, without further ado, I'd like Dr. Harris to please come up. Dr. Jasmine Harris has been with Complete Care for a while. She still looks like a teenager, but she's been with us for more years than she will admit she has. And she will talk about our Reach Out and Read program. Dr. Harris.
Thank you. Thank you, everyone. My name is Dr. Jasmine Harris, and I'm the Clinical Director of Pediatrics at Complete Care. I've been with Complete Care since 2010, and in 2017, myself, along with several other Complete Care providers, some are no longer with us, our dearly departed Patty Lee, and then some are currently with us, Dr. Saloom, Dr. Veronica Rivera. We organized the first Reach Out and Read chapter with Complete Care. And what is Reach Out and Read? Reach Out and Read is a national early literacy organization that promotes reading by allowing our providers to give out books at each of the well visits. When children come in for well visits in between birth and 5 years of age, they wind up coming in for about 15 visits. So all told, if they come in for all those visits, they'll get about 15 books. And in that, we foster early literacy. We promote healthy relationships between children and their caregivers. Why do we need this program? Because the New Jersey County Health Rankings tell us that Cumberland County has the lowest percentage of people finishing high school in New Jersey. That also tells us that the highest percentage of people unemployed in New Jersey are in Cumberland County, as well as Cumberland County has the second highest percentage of children in poverty. Reach Out and Read has definitely proven its worth. Through independent peer-reviewed research, it showed that children who participate in this program improve their language skills. And in the past 9 years since we've done Reach Out and Read, when I see patients in the office and I give them the book, the children, their eyes widen, they enjoy getting something new. The older children take pride in reading to the younger children. As far as with the parents, they nod their head in approval because they see that we're not just looking at their child thinking about shots and medicine. You know, we're looking at their child from a holistic point of view, and they're really impressed by that. Some parents say that this is the first book that their child was ever given. Another person told me that their child now brings the book to them and asks them to read to them regularly. Some of my parents, they don't read, and so I tell them with the book you can look at the pictures and teach your child pictures and what you see, and in that way you're still providing education to your child. So the experts tell us that this bond that's formed between children and the caregivers, it strengthens them emotionally and it helps them buffer the negative effects of stress. So in that, I'm glad that you all see how important this program is. I'm happy to continue it on, and I thank you for your time and your efforts in allowing us to bring it to the children of the community. So thank you.
Thank you, Dr. Harris, and thank you for all the love and care. Care is one thing, but love that comes with care, or care that comes with love, is even better. So who doesn't love love, right? So I'm going to ask you folks to just enjoy the next few minutes as we get our Legends program, presentation part of the program ready. And as soon as we're ready, we'll get back and get serious again. But in the meanwhile, enjoy your fellowship, enjoy talking to the people at your table. I think there's people who haven't seen some of the folks around them for a while, so you know, get back, restore those connections. We'll be back in a few minutes.
In the heart of the farmlands of Bridgeton, New Jersey, there is a company that has its roots deep in history. Spanning over 175 years, the Cumberland Insurance Group stands strong and proud, protecting the lives and properties of over 100,000 policyholders. Businesses pride themselves for hitting the 50-year mark or the 100-year mark, but the Cumberland Insurance Group shows that a strong business with the mindset of putting its people first can last generations. The groundwork has been laid for the Cumberland Insurance Group to stand tall for another 175 years. With its ever-growing expansions with state-of-the-art technology, Cumberland Insurance will be there to protect its policyholders for years to come. Surviving some of the toughest weather conditions Mother Nature can throw, they are ready to take on the challenges that lie ahead.
Many people treat their health like a game. With the Complete Care Health Network, it's easy to start your healthcare journey. Our mental health services focus on the emotions and behaviors that affect your overall well-being and features psychiatric, counseling, and addiction services, including our exclusive Fresh Start program, designed to help combat the opioid epidemic in our communities, plus all the other specialties you expect from Complete Care. Level up your health with us. The Complete Care Health Network. No games, just great healthcare for everyone.
Hello, I'm Mayor Anthony Fanucci. Vineland, New Jersey offers both a great business location and an outstanding quality of life. But don't just take my word for it, the experts agree. We're proud to be recognized as a premier food processing and logistics hub, one of New Jersey's most affordable and desirable cities, and one of the best places to retire in the country. Visit vinelandcity.org and see how our resources can work for you. Vineland, New Jersey, where it's always growing season.
We're all looking for God. All the signs point to, there is really a God. We try to find Him in all kinds of ways, in all kinds of places, and through all kinds of things. But there's only one way to find Him. That's by personal experience with Him. Come visit us this Sunday. We can introduce you to Him. New Life Church, Millville, New Jersey.
In the heart of the farmlands of Bridgeton, New Jersey, there is a company that has its roots deep in history. Spanning over 175 years, the Cumberland Insurance Group stands strong and proud, protecting the lives and properties of over 100,000 policyholders. Businesses pride themselves for hitting the 50-year mark or the 100-year mark, but the Cumberland Insurance Group shows that a strong business with the mindset of putting its people first can last generations. The groundwork has been laid for the Cumberland Insurance Group to stand tall for another 175 years. With its ever-growing expansions with state-of-the-art technology, Cumberland Insurance will be there to protect its policyholders for years to come. Surviving some of the toughest weather conditions Mother Nature can throw, they are ready to take on the challenges that lie ahead.
Many people treat their health like a game. With the Complete Care Health Network, it's easy to start your healthcare journey. Our mental health services focus on the emotions and behaviors that affect your overall well-being and features psychiatric, counseling, and addiction services, including our exclusive Fresh Start program, designed to help combat the opioid epidemic in our communities, plus all the other specialties you expect from Complete Care. Level up your health with us. The Complete Care Health Network. No games, just great healthcare for everyone.
Hello, I'm Mayor Anthony Finucci. Vineland, New Jersey offers both a great business location and an outstanding quality of life. But don't just take my word for it, the experts agree. We're proud to be recognized as a premier food processing and logistics hub, one of New Jersey's most affordable and desirable cities, and one of the best places to retire in the country. Visit vinelandcity.org and see how our resources can work for you. Vineland, New Jersey, where it's always growing season.
We're all looking for God. All the signs point to, there is really a God. We try to find Him in all kinds of ways, in all kinds of places, and through all kinds of things. But there's only one way to find Him. That's by personal experience with Him. Come visit us this Sunday. We can introduce you to Him. New Life Church, Millville, New Jersey.
In the
but here they are. And so we're going to continue with tonight's program. I hope you all enjoyed the cocktails and hors d'oeuvres. The salad came out a little bit early, but don't mind that. There'll be a little gap as we do our program, and then the dinner will be served. Okay, so we didn't want too many hungry folks in the room, so I'm glad you're enjoying that. So our first legend tonight, drum roll, our first legend tonight is Mr. Albert Kelly. And to introduce Mr. Kelly, I am pleased to welcome Pastor Duncan. Pastor.
Thank you. Good evening, everyone. Tonight, it is both an honor and a personal joy to introduce a man who is more than just a friend to me. He is a brother, he is my confidant, he is an encourager, and he's one of my dearest and closest friends. Al and I play around, we laugh together. I know I don't have enough time to actually go down a list of his accolades. This is a man who wears many hats very excellently. But one of the things we do, we call each other and we tell each other jokes and we encourage one another when things are tough. And so I got one for you. Where you at, Al? Okay. This woman walked up to her husband and said, what do you got to say for yourself? You haven't spoken to me in 3 days. And the husband was still playing with the remote. She said, well, what do you have to say for yourself? So the husband looked up sheepishly and said, can I get 3 more days? Okay, let's go back to the... I was selected to come here tonight and introduce Al because we went to school together, we played sports together. We call each other because he is an elder in his church. I'm a pastor. We pray together. Whenever I need anything, I know it's Al Kelly. We've gone to Trenton to protest together. I can't begin to tell you in this little bit of time how great this man is and how blessed we are in this county to have a man of the stature of Albert B. Kelly. So without any further ado, Al, I thought I'd keep it short because I had 2 choices, tell the truth or keep our friendship. No, so we have to make sure tonight that when we celebrate this man, we'll know we are celebrating somebody who is once in a generation. Can you put your hands together for Albert B. Kelly? Go. What I need to do. Okay.
So Al, if you could please come up here and accept your award. And I apologize. Let's hear it for Al Kelly as he makes his way up. And I apologize to our guests that Al Kelly is not going to give a speech tonight. He's just going to say a couple of words of thanks.
Good evening, everyone. I want to thank each and every one of you for being here this evening and supporting the Legends fundraiser and the event. And I want to thank all of you who added to my life in terms of encouragement, prayer, and all the things that you do. And that's why I'm standing here today. If I can anyone, no, can my employees from Gateway stand up? Present and former employees. I'm here as a legend because of the work that past and present employees of Gateway has done. We started off at an agency of 6 people with a budget of, I think, $120,000. I got 1 minute? Well, I'm going to take my time. Okay. And now we have over 200 employees and a budget of $85 million. That's not always because of me, but because of the Gateway past and present employees who dedicate themselves to making our community a great community. So I thank each and every one of you, and I just think of my favorite Bible verse, all things work together for the good of them that love God and are called according to his purpose. And I figure that we are called, and I am called for the purpose of glorifying God.
Amen. If you just hold the mic and come on the other side. Okay. Congratulate you. Let's have a round of applause for him. All right. That's yours again.
I want to say something. Can my family, uncles, aunts, daughter, can you stand so everyone can see?
Pleasure.
Thank you very much.
Would you like them to come around here if they could and stand with you for a picture? Would the family like to come up to the front to get a picture taken? Okay, we'll do that later. We'll do that later by the beautiful backdrop we have. Thank you, Mayor.
Everybody wants to eat.
I know. Come, come, come. I have a little box for you if you'd like. I can leave it here and get it later. Leave it. I apologize. We just don't have enough time to say all the good things we want to say about East Legend, but some of us are hungry and some of us want to move the program on. So before we move on to our next legend, we have a couple of minutes video that we'd like to play for you regarding Mayor Kelly.
My name is Albert Kelly. I've been working here at Gateway for 42 years. This is something I really believe that God has had for me, and I'm fulfilling His will for my life. Being able to help my citizens here in the city of Bridgeton, first with child care, then with other services that we provide, housing, creating jobs. This has been a challenge every day, but I will have it no other way. Volunteer for your own good. When you volunteer, you find out your true talents and your true being here, what God has given you. You can't get paid for everything, but there's certain things that only you can do. And that's satisfying when you look back and see your accomplishments through volunteering. Help people, help the community at large. At the end of the day, it's been a joy.
My bad, I was supposed to play the video before the presentation. We'll get it right the next time. So I'm going to move on to our next legend, which is Miss Dawn Hunter. And this time we're going to play the video first to save her the trouble of saying all those words at the end. Thank you.
I'm Dawn Hunter. I'm the Executive Director of the Greater Vineland Chamber of Commerce. I've been in this position for almost 16 years now, and time flies by when you're doing something that you love. And I am very honored to be speaking to you today because I'm receiving the Legends of Cumberland County Award from the Complete Care Station, and I am truly humbled to receive this award. Originally from Massachusetts, and I have lived in Vineland 22 years, and I really love the community here. As I said, I love my job, and I'm looking forward to continuing my efforts to help the business community and to support our members of the Chamber. Where you give back to your local community. So I believe strongly in service. I'm an active member of the Vineland Rotary Club. Been involved with Big Brothers Big Sisters of Cumberland and Salem counties for many years. I was a big sister and still am a very good friend to my little sister Nia, and that was such a rewarding experience. Currently I'm also volunteering with the Daughters of the American Revolution organization. I serve as Vice Regent of the Philadelphia Independence Hall chapter of that group. Locally, I've also volunteered at the YMCA in Vineland, and I coach sports. And one of the reasons I did that was because when I first moved here, I knew absolutely no one, and I did want to give back to my community, and so I reached out and said, how can I volunteer? And they gave me an opportunity, since I do have some sports background, nothing professional, all amateur, but I've always loved sports, and so I coached some teams for them. So, and there are many, many organizations that I personally support and volunteer with here in Vineland. When we volunteer, I firmly believe that even the smallest effort goes a long way. And so my advice to anyone that hesitates to volunteer or isn't sure that they have anything to give, you are really wrong. Everyone has talents and energy and ability to give back. And especially in today's world, I think it's really important that we all give back in some way. And so don't hesitate to volunteer. You have something to give that is worthy. Every human being has that. To give outside of yourself, and it helps you not focus on the troubles that you may have. And when you give back, you get so much more in return than you ever imagined.
Now, I would like to invite and welcome Kathy Farinaccio to say a few only nice things, okay, about Dawn. Oh, she's going the wrong way. We cardiologists believe in exercise. So come on over this way. Come. I gotta tell them for a second. Would you like me to hold the mic for you?
No, I'm good. I'll be fine.
Thank you. Good evening, everybody. It's not easy to share the honors of being a Cumberland County legend with a community icon who's a legend in his own right. Hi, Albert. And a team of adorable furry and four-footed inclusion advocates. But when you're Dawn Hunter, you fit right in with that prestigious list. As you all know, Dawn is the executive director of the Greater Vineland Chamber of Commerce, a position she's held for 16 years. When I served on the board of the chamber, I had the pleasure of working with Dawn. Our working relationship evolved into a special friendship that has deepened over the years, especially during the time of COVID, when we were part of a weekly group Zoom session to stay connected. Now that I am retired, I enjoy working part-time for Dawn at the Chamber, and our sisterhood continues. For this reason, I am honored and thrilled to introduce Dawn to you. Dawn, as she said herself, is not a Vineland native, which is hard to believe since she devotes so much time promoting and supporting Vineland and Cumberland County businesses. A native of Hingham, Massachusetts, she and her husband Joe chose to live in Vineland more than 20 years ago to the benefit of the city, the county, and southern New Jersey. We are lucky that she calls Vineland her home. When you look at her bio, you can tell that this is a person who can't sit back and let others do the work. Her list of board and organization memberships defines her belief in being engaged and involved in the community she lives and works in. I can list for you the astounding number of committees, boards, and organizations that Dawn has devoted her time and commitment to now and over the years, but you can read that list in your program book. I want to give you a glimpse of the Dawn Hunter whose passion and drive weaves through her community involvement and advocacy. Yes, she has been a devoted supporter of Big Brothers Big Sisters of Cumberland and Salem counties and served as a big sister for 10 years to her little sister Nia. But that connection continues and has blossomed into a strong friendship now that Nia is a professional and a Vineland homeowner. Yes, she's an engaged and active member of Vineland Rotary, but she enhances her service by taking her grandson Talon with her to volunteer at Rotary community activities, thus giving a teenager the experience of providing community outreach to his less fortunate neighbors. Yes, she is an officer with the Daughters of the American Revolution, and she uses that platform to promote and contribute to America's 250th birthday celebration, both in Philadelphia, the seat of independence, and in Vineland, where she created a partnership with the Vineland Chamber, Vineland Rotary Club, and the Vineland Historical Society to present a free Community Flag Day event that's coming up on June 14th that honors America's birth. Her actions mirror her ideals and moral convictions. A lifelong sports fan, Dawn has adopted Philadelphia's sports teams, but she also remains loyal to her New England Patriots and Boston Red Sox. Her knowledge of sports shines. Oh, no, that's a good thing. Her knowledge of sports shines when she is repeatedly crowned the victor of the fantasy football league she participates in. She inherited her mother's love of assembling jigsaw puzzles, and a corner of her family room always accommodates a table with a puzzle in progress. She lovingly nurtures her plants, a skill I have never had, both at home and in the office. Her husband Joe also is an accomplished gardener, and the two of them enjoy the beauty of their backyard garden throughout the year. As a visitor to Dawn's home, I have always appreciated that garden while engaging in relaxing conversation over a glass of white wine. Her and Joe's interest in history has led to a large number of trips to museums, landmarks, and historic sites where they expand their knowledge of American historical events and locations. I love hearing about those vacations and seeing the photos, which eventually form albums they can reference. It's no wonder that Dawn is so grateful to the Vineland Historical Society for naming her an inaugural member of its Matilda Society, which was created to honor Matilda Landis's legacy of leadership, service, and community spirits. Speaking of awards, this isn't Dawn's first rodeo. Her hands-on engagement has been noticed by other organizations. In 2023, she received the inaugural New Jersey State Chamber Alliance Partner of the Year Award. In 2024, she was presented with a New Jersey Joint Legislative Resolution from the Senate and General Assembly recognizing her achievements. In 2025, she was recognized as Community Partner of the Year from the Vineland Main Street Organization. She also received that year the Woman of Achievement Award from Scouting America's Garden State Council. But being recognized as a Cumberland County legend is a special honor for Dawn. The Complete Care Foundation's support of the Complete Care Health Network and its mission to improve community health through affordable and accessible care is a vital program for the residents of Cumberland County. There is a plaque on Dawn's office desk that states, "Be the change." Combine that with the Cumberland County Legends theme of paving the way forward, and you have a perfect description of my dear friend, Dawn Hunter. Okay. Go on, come on. You want me over here? Okay. Would you want the microphone? You hold it.
I'd like to present you with the award first and then ask you to say a few words.
Thank you. Thank you so much, and I apologize if I'm going to repeat some of the things that you heard in the video and from Kathy. But I appreciate such a lovely introduction, Kathy. Thank you. I truly am humbled and honored to receive this award. Congratulations to Albert Kelly and Team Cole. I truly admire everything you do for Cumberland County, and I'm honored to share this evening with you. I stand before you this evening with so much gratitude.
my heartfelt thanks to Paul Takar for nominating me. I am very grateful to the Complete Care Foundation board members for selecting me as one of your legends. As Kathy mentioned, I am not from Cumberland County, and I don't even come from New Jersey. So I sincerely appreciate the fact that you're recognizing me with this honor. I am grateful to my husband, Joe, for supporting me and encouraging me, and for not giving me too much grief for all the time I spend away from home volunteering and working. He knows how much I love my job and how committed I am to be involved with my community and organizations that I have a passion for. Joe and I moved to Vineland in 2003 from Rhode Island. It's a long story as how we ended up in Vineland, but I want to share a little bit of that story with you. We had no family here and didn't even know one single person. But because we both traveled constantly for our work, Vineland became our safe haven, our peaceful place. A place to come home and recharge for the next week when we'd both be flying somewhere for work. But just living here wasn't enough for me. I wanted to find ways to give back to the community and specifically to focus on doing something for children. I love sports, so I volunteered with the YMCA and coached teams for soccer and basketball in the 7 to 9 age group. Then I decided to see what I could do at Big Brothers Big Sisters because I believe in their mission of mentoring young people. I am so grateful to Big Brothers and Big Sisters because they brought Nia into my life. And what a beautiful gift that's been for me. I was matched with Nia as her big sister when she was 8. She's now 28, and we are still very close. I'm also grateful to Pete Capizzola, because when I was volunteering at the Big Brothers Big Sisters office in 2010, I met Pete, and he said to me, "You know, the Chamber of Commerce is hiring a new director, and I think you might be a good fit. You should apply." And of course I said, "What do they do?" So I am so grateful to the 2010 Board of Directors at the Vineland Chamber who were willing to offer an opportunity to a complete outsider who no one knew. When they hired me as executive director, Bob DeSanto was president, and he told me, "You are now the face and the voice of the chamber," and he was definitely right about that. I am grateful for all the board of directors that have committed to serving the Vineland Chamber throughout my tenure. I have always been surrounded by extraordinary individuals who are dedicated to our mission, our organization, and our members' success. I love my job. It was such a good fit for me because I really do like change. And in this job, every day is different. It offers me so many opportunities to give back. I knew from the moment I started that my entire career had made me for that moment. I am so grateful for all the opportunities my job has given me to connect with other people and to help people succeed in business and in life. I am grateful for my personal path that has led me to this very moment, for all the hard and challenging times that made me stronger, and for all the joyful, happy moments. I am so grateful for the wonderful friends I've made, the support I've received, and the partnerships I've been a part of. I've lived my life hoping to make a positive impact in other people's lives and the world surrounding me. The term legend is such a big word. It carries a lot of meaning with it. And I believe to become a legend of Cumberland County brings responsibility. I promise to live up to the honor of this award, and I assure you, I am definitely not finished yet. Thank you very, very much.
Thank you. Let's have a round for Dawn. And I know this is heavy, but it's yours.
Thank you.
Need help coming up? Let me help you.
Okay. Got it?
Yep. Chivalry is not dead. Just reminded me of two things. Being a stranger, she came from where I did my fellowship. I did my fellowship at Brown University in Rhode Island, and that's where Bing and I spent our early married days together. And this week on the 14th, which was my dad and mom's 85th, I believe, wedding anniversary, is also the commemoration of the day I came to America. 48 years ago when I was 24. So do the math. So anyway, our third legend tonight is Cole the Deaf Dog. And Cole is going to be introduced by Nor'easter Nick. So we'll have the video and then the introduction. The goblins get there somehow. The tension is killing us. I think we'll just move ahead and have Nor'easter Nick do your thing, and then we'll, if Joe can find it, we'll cue up the video. Come on over. Good evening.
Thank you. All right, good evening, everybody. All right, we got partly cloudy skies tonight, about 62 degrees. You know, the funny part about it is there's some of you that probably don't know who I am, and they're like, what the hell is he talking about the weather? Local meteorologist Nor'easter Nick. It's very great to be here. You know, I got to speak to a whole bunch of you walking in earlier on. It's always good to attend local events, especially one that means so much to the community, and one that is honoring true legends and heroes right here in our neck of the woods. You know, we live in a world that is so crazy at times that stories such as the ones that we are hearing here tonight transcend all the madness going on. So it's nice to get the community together and celebrate all that is good that starts right here in our local community. So I'm very happy to be a part of that. I'm excited to be here tonight because I get to introduce a dog. Seriously, look, I love animals so much more than humans. And one of the reasons for that, and it's the truth, a dog has never asked me what the weather was going to be like for their wedding in 6 weeks from now, which I can't tell you, all right? But seriously, tonight we are honored to welcome the true local hero and inspiration, Cole the Deaf Dog, and his handler, Chris Hanna. You know, I think this story it's remarkable. It was destined to happen. So Chris is a music teacher at Vineland Public Schools. His entire world revolves around sound, around music. And on one fateful day, he came across Cole, who was considered a broken dog at the animal shelter, passed up by several families. Well, Chris and his wife, Nicole, didn't think that Cole was broken at all. Cole had a very special gift that they were able to use to make a difference in other people's lives. What many saw as a broken shelter dog, Chris saw something special. Since being adopted in 2017, Cole has gone on to inspire thousands through school programs, therapy work, hospice visits, and disability advocacy, teaching people everywhere to hear with their hearts. For the past 7 years, Cole's been working at Dr. William Menney's school, and with as many children as possible. Chris, Nicole, and Nicole, they travel the tri-state area to assemblies. And their whole mission is to teach children and anybody involved that it's okay to be different. And if you watch one of the assemblies, it is awe-inspiring. It is deeply passionate because they are passionate about what they do. Cole's incredible story has been featured on Good Morning America, NBC Nightly News, ABC World News Tonight, The Rachel Ray Show, and many other national outlets. I don't see Norcast on that list. I think we need to change that. He's also received major honors, including the ASPCA National Dog of the Year and American Humane Hero Therapy Dog. But beyond all the awards and recognition, what truly makes Cole special is the joy he brings to everyone he meets. Whether it's a child in a classroom, a veteran, or someone simply needing a smile, Cole reminds us all that our differences can become our greatest strengths. Without further ado, actually I do have one more thing to enter. We have a video. So at the end of the video, I don't know if, yeah, I think it's the end of this one, Dave Bautista recorded something. So I became the guy that's introducing Dave. How about that? Well, let's roll the video.
Hey guys, I'm Dave Bautista, actor, former WWE superstar, and most importantly, Pitbull dad and rescue advocate. And it is my proud honor, my privilege to introduce Cole the Deaf Dog and Friends as legends of Cumberland County, New Jersey. Now, I've been following Cole and Friends for quite some time on social media, and I can't tell you how good it makes me feel to watch them change minds and stereotypes of this amazing breed and dogs with disabilities, all while helping kids, veterans, seniors, and hospice patients. Cole the Deaf Dog and Friends Foundation sheds a whole new light on breed awareness and disability through school programs and provides scholarships for special education students graduating from high school. So I would like to personally thank Cole the Deaf Dog and Friends and their owner-handler, Chris Hanna, for everything that they do, and I would like to thank all of you for acknowledging them as true legends. And as always, adopt, don't shop. Thanks, guys.
Dog on a mission of compassion and acceptance, and he's inspiring America. Cole has a gift and loves to share it. Cole is a therapy dog who happens to be deaf.
A disability is not an inability.
A pit bull mix, Cole was born without the ability to hear. But that hasn't stopped him from making an impact with veterans and students.
My name is Chris Hanna, and I'm the president and founder of the Cole the Deaf Dog and Friends Foundation.
I'm Nicole Hanna. I am the vice president and co-founder of the foundation.
I am Alexis Cartagena, and I am the treasurer.
I am Robin Ritchie, and I am second vice president.
And this is the original inspiration. This is Cole the Deaf Dog.
And here we have Cece, and she is deaf as well.
Here is Alice. She is deaf and blind in one eye.
And this is Sullivan. He is deaf and blind.
And our heart and soul is this community. Our heart and soul is to help the students, the seniors, the veterans of this community, our own students in our district, in our county, in our state, and to really just to be able to be there and to be a symbol of hope, caring, kindness, and giving back.
I think one of the important things about when you support a local nonprofit is that one person's support is expanded tenfold because you reach so many other people in the community by the resources that are provided, and it just broadens the impact of any nonprofit organization in their local community.
And all the support we receive from our local community stays in our community as well. Every dime that we fundraise and we make towards our nonprofit It all goes back into sustaining the programs and being able to support giving special education scholarships so that high school seniors who don't normally have the opportunity to receive a scholarship can continue their education in whichever way that looks for them.
Had a very special niece that was born with Down syndrome who passed away when she was only 12 years old. And as an uncle, as an educator, I always wanted to find a way to teach kids, my students, kids in the world, about the incredible abilities of kids like her and her little brother. And this mission came about when I saw the difference that this incredible little deaf pit bull puppy was having on my student. Her little brother is the reason I ever adopted a deaf dog. My nephew wears dual cochlear implants, and he truly taught me, along with his big sister, what acceptance actually is and how to open your heart in a different way, to look at someone just the way that they are, and to just look past what makes us all different and to celebrate what makes all of us different.
And now I'm going to invite Mr. and Mrs. Hannah to please come up and accept the award along with the beloved Cole. He's shy, but I'm wondering, does he bite? That's yours, baby. You're so cute. Congratulations. Come on over here. Who speaks first? Okay, then you hold this thing.
I'll hold this.
You guys stay with Daddy.
You say woof.
Come on, big guy. Rocking my elementary school folder with my speech in it. First off, thank you to the Complete Care Foundation for this bestowing this incredible honor upon us. Nick, thank you. You're incredible. Thank you so much for being here. Mr. Bautista, we're going to send you the video. This journey is pretty incredible, where it has gone and who it has reached. I've always kind of been a fan of Dave Bautista, and he started following me one day, and I'll never forget, I was literally hopping up and down in my seat. And I took a chance, and I messaged him on Instagram, and he wrote back in less than an hour. He'd be honored to do it. So he was on set in London. He actually recorded that in between takes of a movie. So that's pretty awesome. So thank you, Dave, if you get to see this. To our board members, Robin, Lisa, Alexis, thank you. That's all I can say for your constant support and for helping this foundation flourish. A special thank you to my incredible wife, Nicole. Love you. For listening to my crazy ideas at all hours of day and night. I tend to wake her up in the middle of the night with another brainstorm. And for believing in this vision every step of the way. To our family back there, thank you for always standing by us. Thank you for being our rock. Thank you for believing. This is the tough part. I want to recognize my nephew, Kevin, who has always been the true hero in my eyes. 9 years ago, you were just a young boy when you first met Cole. Today, you're a grown man. You and your big sister have taught your uncle more life lessons than you could ever have imagined. Because of you, I had the courage to adopt a little deaf puppy that I had no idea was going to change my life. I also must thank my many school administrators, Mrs. O'Donoghue, Mr. DiDonato, Mrs. Arena, and Dr. Speakman, and Dr. Gruccio, who is unable to be here tonight. You guys took a chance on a music teacher with what some might call a really crazy vision, one who wanted to bring his deaf pit bull into an elementary school classroom. Now we are a team of 4 dogs born with disabilities, and we are deeply grateful. Who could imagine what this would all become? So a sincere thank you to all of you for believing in what we stand for. Disability acceptance and inclusion, it's needed in our world. It's needed in our community. That is the heart of everything we do. Through the eyes of 4 deaf pit bulls, we are opening hearts and minds to the things in life that might just be a little bit different. The Cola Deaf Dog and Friends Foundation is showing the world that a disability is not an inability. It could become a superpower in Cole's case. So thank you again for your support, and thank you for this prestigious honor.
Thank you very much. Nice meeting you. Take care. And now I have the pleasure of doing something slightly separate from the legends, but it's part of what we do. I would like to say that our future depends on supporting the next generation of medical professionals and leaders. You know, I've been a doctor, some of you know, for 50 years. I was a doogie. So now I've reached a stage in my life when I look at the younger doctor and say, oh my God, are these the guys going to take care of us? But it really, you know, we have to trust the next generation, and we have to make sure that they get well educated, right? So Complete Care has a program of helping people that want to further their careers. So if a LPN wants to become an RN wants to become a nurse practitioner, or someone wants to become a hospital administrator and they want to apply for that further training, Complete Care will give them scholarship money. And under the leadership and insistence of one of our emeritus board members, also a legend who's here with us tonight, Mr. Gil Walter, the board of our foundation decided to create a tuition assistance program that would match the dollar amount that Complete Care was putting up to the scholarship. So if they were giving $4,000, we would give $4,000, so that candidate would get $8,000. So that's one of the things our foundation has. And I'm proud tonight to ask our current board members to please stand up and come up to the front. Actually, I think we'll stand over there on the edge of the dance floor. So all the current board members, all the emeritus board members, and I'm going to ask Mr. Gil Walter to please come up. And where's Joe? Joe is going to bring the check for presentation to our first, that's a drum roll, our first scholarship recipient, Miss Olivia Leva. So let's have a round of applause for Olivia. Karen, over here, we'll take a picture with this. You know, we can do it over here. I think this will be nice. So bear with us for a minute, and dinner will be served pretty soon. I am told that She was here, but she had to go home and study, so we'll just hold this up and give it to her when she comes back. Thank you for your insistence, Gil. It's been hard. I know. It's been hard.
Part of the farmlands of Bridgeton, New Jersey, there is a company that has its roots deep in history. Spanning over 175 years, the Cumberland Insurance Group stands strong and proud, protecting the lives and properties of over 100,000 policyholders. Businesses pride themselves for hitting the 50-year mark or the 100-year mark, but the Cumberland Insurance Group shows that a strong business with the mindset of putting its people first can last generations. The groundwork has been laid for the Cumberland Insurance Group to stand tall for another 175 years. With its ever-growing expansions with state-of-the-art technology, Cumberland Insurance will be there to protect its policyholders for years.
My name is Curtis Edwards. As Dr. Baptist said, I'm the president and CEO of Complete Care Health Network, and I can say I've been honored to be the president of Complete Care, because we've come a long way, since Gil retired. And Gil was here. I always give all the accolades to Gil, because of Gil is the person I am today. So thank you, Gil. Gil did a great job as the CEO and passed the torch to me. So what I believe in also is always honoring and thanking my bosses, right? It's only right. So I want to thank my board of directors, everyone that's here. You don't have to stand, but I thank them for entrusting me to lead Complete Care Health Network. And of course, Dr. Baptist plays a dual role. He's on both boards, right? So thank you, Dr. Baptist, for all you do for the foundation. So what I don't like is that I'm the person that's in between you guys eating, right? I'm the person holding you up from getting your food. So we might be a while. I might pause and just stand here for like 20 minutes.
No, hurry up.
All right. So as we prepare to close out this evening, enjoy dinner, music, dancing, raffles, and fellowship, I would like to take a moment on behalf of Complete Care Health Network and the Complete Care Foundation to sincerely thank each one of you for being here. Because today's Friday, you could have been anywhere but here, but you decided to be here to honor some legends, right? So our mission is simple. Our mission is to provide necessary health care to every person in our service area. And I stress every person, right? We don't want to leave nobody out from obtaining health care. Health care is a right, it's not a privilege. And in 2027, the storm is coming. And we got to prepare ourselves to make sure that everyone has the access to health care that is much needed. And I say that because the ABODs, which we call able-bodied adults with dependents over the age of 14, the government is trying to take that Medicaid coverage away from them. They're making it hard for them to keep it. So our job at Complete Care is to make sure they keep it. It's 8,000 folks in Cumberland County that fall into that category, which is expanded Medicaid. And we service almost 6,000 of them, which is a lot. So it's our goal to make sure they keep that coverage. I always got to thank the board of directors for the foundation, right? This event just wasn't put together yesterday. They've been planning this event for a couple months. So let's give a round of applause to Joe, Cortez, the staff of the foundation, the volunteers, the foundation board of directors, everyone that was involved on making this event happen tonight, because without you guys, we wouldn't be here. I also want to thank the honorees, right? That's the main reason we're here. So thank you to Albert Kelly. I just seen him a few minutes ago, and he said he forgot to mention Complete Care. It was because of us that, we decided to honor the mayor. It was well overdue. He does a lot in the city of Bridgeton. I can say I ran with him as the mayor, as a city councilman for 12 to 14 years, but he's been the mayor for how long? 16? And been out there, providing service. I think my first board was Gateways Board, or Tri-County Community Action Partnership. That was the first board I was on. So thank you, Mayor. Dawn Hunter, and of course, Cole, the Deaf Dog and Friends, the foundation, thank you guys also. Let's give them all another round of applause. We definitely can't forget our sponsors, supporters, volunteers, and everyone who helped make this event possible. Your generosity and partnership truly makes a difference. Now let's continue to enjoy the evening together. Please enjoy dinner, support the raffles, spend time on the dance floor. Oh, I'm about to say, I think I missed something. Mr. Pate. And most importantly, enjoy the fellowship and celebration. Thank you all and have a wonderful evening. So is Mr. Will Turner still here? Pastor? Oh, Pastor Duncans, can you do the grace for us?
I charge for double duty. Everyone bow with me, please. Father God, we thank you for this time together. Thank you for the minds and the hearts that thought it not robbery to honor those folk who have been honoring their community. Now, Lord, it's time for us to get together in fellowship and food and in our dining and in our conversation. Bless everything that's done the rest of this evening. We thank you and bless this food for the nourishment and strengthening of our mind, bodies, and our souls, that we may stay humble and strong in your service. Amen.
Thanks, Pastor.
Thank you all. And now we are going to proceed with our dinner. And while we're doing that, I'm going to just say a couple of things. I'd like to really thank our sponsors. So please join us in thanking our 2026 partners. These are our strongest supporters. That's why we call them partners. We have Nuvem. If there are any reps, please wave. Gateway. We had the Gateway gang in the front here and the mayor. And Mr. Yeah, everyone's here from Gateway. Then we have Inspira Health Network. We have Health First, Horizon, Blue Cross, Blue Shield, EquiScript, and TD Bank. Let's have a round of applause for all of them. And Mr. Ed Bethia, where are you? Please wave. He's in charge of Gateway. Oh, he's way back over there. Okay, thank you all for your support. Gateway has been a very big sponsor of our partner of our foundation. Then we have our signature sponsors for the night, Allen Associate and DRK Associates. Let's have a round of applause for them. And then we have the community sponsors who sponsored the champagne and the audio visuals that you saw tonight. We apologize for the minor glitches, but we'll get it right next time. So we have Aiden Health, New Jersey Health, we have Aspire, the Board of Complete Care Foundation, yours truly, Ocean's First Bank. And finally, I'd like to recognize Arc America Duran Glass for their kind donation of wine glasses to commemorate our 2026 legends. You will each receive a wine glass, you take it home. And if someone's missing from your table, you can take 2 wine glasses home. So our dinner is going to be served and we will have some light music. And while the dinner is being served, if anyone would like to occupy the dance floor and give us a little entertainment, please join us on the dance floor. Yours truly will be there. One has to lead at times. So enjoy. I'll get back to you in a half hour. Oh, I forgot. We do have our 50-50 tickets. Please be sure to buy your 50-50 tickets. Richie and company are in charge of that. We have the door prize that's going to be handed out at the end of the show. And there's 5 raffle tickets, and I'll be calling these out during the breaks in the dancing.
Many people treat their health like a game. With the Complete Care Health Network, it's easy to start your healthcare journey. Our mental health services focus on the emotions and behaviors that affect your overall well-being and features psychiatric, counseling, and addiction services, including our exclusive Fresh Start program, designed to help combat the opioid epidemic in our communities, plus all the other specialties you expect from Complete Care. Level up your health with us. The Complete Care Health Network. No games, just great healthcare for everyone.
Hello, I'm Mayor Anthony Fanucci. Vineland, New Jersey offers both a great business location and an outstanding quality of life. But don't just take my word for it, the experts agree. We're proud to be recognized as a premier food processing and logistics hub, one of New Jersey's most affordable and desirable cities, and one of the best places to retire in the country. Visit vinelandcity.org and see how our resources can work for you. Vineland, New Jersey, where it's always growing season.
We're all looking for God. All the signs point to, there is really a God. We try to find him in all kinds of ways, in all kinds of places, and through all kinds of things. But there's only one way to find him. That's by personal experience with him. Come visit us this Sunday. We can introduce you to him. New Life Church, Millville, New Jersey.
In the heart of the farmlands of Bridgeton, New Jersey, there is a company that has its roots deep in history. Spanning over 175 years, the Cumberland Insurance Group stands strong and proud, protecting the lives and properties of over 100,000 policyholders. Businesses pride themselves for hitting the 50-year mark or the 100-year mark, but the Cumberland Insurance Group shows that a strong business with the mindset of putting its people first can last generations. The groundwork has been laid for the Cumberland Insurance Group to stand tall for another 175 years. With its ever-growing expansions with state-of-the-art technology, Cumberland Insurance will be there to protect its policyholders for years to come. Surviving some of the toughest weather conditions Mother Nature can throw, they are ready to take on the challenges that lie ahead.
Many people treat their health like a game. With the Complete Care Health Network, it's easy to start your healthcare journey. Our mental health services focus on the emotions and behaviors that affect your overall well-being and features psychiatric, counseling, and addiction services, including our exclusive Fresh Start program, designed to help combat the opioid epidemic in our communities, plus all the other specialties you expect from Complete Care. Level up your health with us. The Complete Care Health Network. No games, just great healthcare for everyone.
Hello, I'm Mayor Anthony Fanucci. Vineland, New Jersey offers both a great business location and an outstanding quality of life. But don't just take my word for it, the experts agree. We're proud to be recognized as a premier food processing and logistics hub, one of New Jersey's most affordable and desirable cities, and one of the best places to retire in the country. Visit vinelandcity.org and see how our resources can work for you. Vineland, New Jersey, where it's always growing season.
We're all looking for God. All the signs point to, there is really a God. We try to find him in all kinds of ways, in all kinds of places, and through all kinds of things. But there's only one way to find him. That's by personal experience with him. Come visit us this Sunday. We can introduce you to him. New Life Church, Millville, New Jersey.
Beautiful shot on camera one right now. Of everything going on, all the amazing entertaining stuff. Oh my goodness. What do I do? Wow. Thank you very much.
you off of your feet. With your mouth to remember the taste of my love.
Can I ask all the folks supporting Cole to please come up here, Cole's family?
Baby, my heart, it's simple as heart's ready. I'm thinking about how people folding up in the
This has been a QBC television production, in association with our partners and sponsors. QBC broadcasts on Comcast Cable Channel 22, and live streams its programming on Facebook and YouTube. All rights reserved by Quinn Media and QBC, programming that serves the South Jersey market.